What's going on YouTube? It's Brody here. Um, so yesterday in Australia, Jak And Daxter, the trilogy for PS Vita was released. So I went down to my store and I got it because this is one of my favorite game series of all time. And I bought a PS Vita and I haven't really been using it, and that's just because I didn't really find any titles I really liked for it. But this came out, and I also looked, and there's a couple of other good titles coming out for it now. So I decided I'd start getting some more games for my PS Vita. And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a little unboxing today of this, and I might do some gameplay. This video might cut out midway-ish just because my camera's on one bar. But yeah, so here we go. I also noticed just a second ago that on the front cover this is Jak 2, well, Jak from Jak 2, and on the back there's Jak 3 with one of those little alien ship things. But besides this picture, there's not really any Jak 1 on the cover, which is kind of disappointing because it was my favorite game in the series. But it's only the cover, so yeah, I'll have to deal with that. Also, I do have 3 other games on my PS Vita, but I don't really play them. One's Black Ops, one's FIFA, and one's Little Big Planet. Okay. Oh, and Jetpack Joyride, but that's not really, I don't really count that as one of my games, because it was free when it came out, and I got it then. Okay, and I'm low on battery, so I'll just start it up and maybe watch the first video, and then, yeah. Oh, okay, there's an update for it already. Yeah, as you can probably see, my internet's, oh, you can't see that. Anyway, it says 3 minutes left and it's only 21 megabytes because it's really slow at the moment. But yeah. Anyway, I'll just start it up without the update. Okay. I'll just start with Jak 1, because, like I said, it's my favorite one of the series. Then Jak 3, then Jak 2. And also, sorry about the quality of this video. It's just because my camera's a bit bad at the moment. I've got another one, but it stopped working, so all my other videos in the future, I'll be doing some more on Jak and Daxter, but they should be better quality. Oops, sorry, you saw me a second in the background, but oh well. Okay, good, the menu is the same as the original as well. I'm just wondering, because on the cover,
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and
it actually says it uses the rear touchpad, but I wonder what it's for.
Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy, oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
So for those of you who don't know, that other person talking was Daxter. Before this, what you'll see in a second happened to him. So he was like a human or whatever they are. Just like Jak.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
Yep, so that's how
Man, that stunk!
Daxter became
I told you we shouldn't have
weasel
come
or
here,
whatever
and
he
you
is.
listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Gal Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns. You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest. These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
So yeah, that's gonna be it for my first video. Sorry about not that much speech or anything. That's just cause of the long startup video. But yeah, so being my first video, I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet. But hopefully that does get better in time. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be up like today or tomorrow as well, because I'm on holidays now and I have a couple of days off. So yeah, alright, so see you guys later.